So something was going on with Zero Dark Tony that caused everybody. I guess this Dodge Landman guy is Landsman. Okay, so he's not Matt Landman's friend. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. Brother, sister, cousin, camera, whatever. He's been, I don't know what's going on with this Dodge Landsman guy, because he's been like going all over the country, following different court hearings about different anti-Scientology freaks. Like he went somewhere and covered the fucking, I guess the fucking trial of the century against fucking Pearl Snappy, and now he's in LA covering the trial of the century against Zero Dark Tony. I don't know where's this guy's money coming from. Maybe this guy's OSA funded.
I was gonna say fucking OSA.
Justin Freakin, thank you for the raid. Welcome to he's a Nepo baby. Thanks for the follow there, girl of the gray 15. All right, so I have no idea like what is going on with Zero Dark Tony. Something with a minor, but it isn't the thing that you think. I don't think. Otherwise, that would be everybody be talking about it, right? Anyway, this Dodge Landman, whatever the fuck. He's like supposed to be. I guess he's like cosplaying as a reporter, though it looks like he's in a food court.
He looks like he's in the what's that one on Sofa, the fucking market on Sofa,
Sofa
that
market.
Yeah.
Did Zero Dark Tony kidnap somebody? Fuck, I don't know. And if you tell us in the chat, we will ban you. I don't want to know what the fuck's going on with Zero Dark Tony.
Of all of the anti-Scientologists that you would think would do, like, I mean, aside from Oron, is fucking Zero Dark Tony definitely gonna have some fucking skeletons in his closet.
So anyway, I don't know what's going on with Zero Dark Tony, and I don't think this Dodge. So apparently this is a reference to The Wire, which now I'm fucking pissed off.
How dare!
As long as he's not calling himself Omar, I'm not going to be that mad. My God.
Keep the name out your mouth.
All right, here we go. Here's Dodge Landsman's court report. Zero Dark Tony has first criminal hearing, I guess.
Dodge Landsman sounds like the marshal of some fucking oldie with West fucking town. It's like there's like not room enough for two horses in.
Hey guys, hope you're well. Want to give you a key update on the latest hearing with Zero Dark Tony.
Live from the fucking food court.
Probably saw a lot of Aaron Smith-Levin streams already, but I'll get into more of the granular details. And at least with you, I'm able to analyze what can we look forward to looking in the future. What happened?
That tie kind of fly though.
Might bolster his chances of succeeding. What happened today that might seriously hinder his criminal case. So I will start off by saying good and bad news if you're a fan of ZDT, or if you're not a fan of his. Obviously I'm not, but good and bad news in that regard. There was some initial hope that
bad news, they're out of fucking chow mein at the steam table.
You have to wait 15 minutes.
Unfortunately, it looks like after some back and forth that the lowered bail to $50,000 remains the same. It essentially remains the same bail. So that was an interesting part of it. Another aspect is it's clear to see that the prosecutors, the people in this regard, take this case very seriously. This is not some minor misdemeanor violation. 9 times out of 10 in a misdemeanor violation like this.
So it's a misdemeanor. He said this is not some misdemeanor violation, but also 9 times out of 10 in a misdemeanor like this. This guy should be the court reporter for the LA Times. Listen to him.
Oh, this is in California?
Yeah.
Oh, if only I had an attorney who could figure out what was going on.
Don't waste our friends' time with this crap.
Oh, lower charge should you plea and kind of treat it as not.
Did he really sell it? He fucking sold an eighth of weed to a kid. Shut up. Oh, it's Avalon and Babylon. You're fucking with us.
It's very clear to see that the prosecutor mentioned that, particularly because this was in violation with a minor, that this person, she used the words, this person is very dangerous. So the prosecutor was really pushing hard, and the prosecutor actually wanted the bail increase to even more than $150,000, which was rejected. Although
for a misdemeanor?
Well, we don't know.
Yeah, because he said it was and it wasn't, and I don't believe him either time. So
hope that ZDT would be remanded right then and there in that very moment. Unsurprisingly, he was not remanded, and that did not happen. But one of the conditions is he has to show up on March 4th, and he's not allowed to mention Solomon or his mother on any type of social media or out loud in any type of recording. So what some people were hoping that there'd be near total or complete social media ban. ZDT did not get that social media ban.
oh, I would have, you know what, that would have been amazing. I don't know where I would have fucking found out where ZDT lives and knocked on his door just to see him freaking out because he couldn't live stream.
Says while it's not on the table now, it may very well be on the table in the near future. So the judge is not ruling out the social media aspect, but for this initial hearing, which you wouldn't expect for a lot of that to be added, the judge did not make that. The judge did not make that argument. There was an argument that on the people's side and the prosecutor's side that the bail was improperly reduced. So again, there was a conversation back and forth between that, and ZDT appears to have an attorney. His last name is
appears to have, well, he's charged with fucking 24, 26 or something fucking counts. He appears to have an attorney. Well, good for him. This guy's gonna be up for the fucking Pulitzer. Look at this.
I need to fucking know what's going on. I need to know what he's in trouble for.
My guess is he's a public defender, but I'm not necessarily positive about that. ZDT showed up with his mom, and then you saw all the crazy
Mom, Dark Tony.
So that's essentially the crux of what we're looking at. Another thing is ZDT doesn't show up, his award for arrest would be $500,000. So usually there's even an arrest award. It's not considered.
They're gonna put his fucking alien looking ass in Lunar Max.
Like, what's going on?
Unusual. I'd say this happens maybe 5% of the time. With my experience sitting in on misdemeanor court, on criminal court as well, on both. 5% of the time is there even a...
Not even kidding. Zero Dark Tony looks like Boris the Animal from Men in Black 3.
For a restraining order or for any type of misdemeanor crime. So the fact is that the prosecutors see this as high priority and the judge said that there would be a $500,000 reward. Should ZDT not show up, there would be a warrant for his arrest and there'd be a $500,000 reward for his warrant, which means that the judge is also taking this very seriously, and it shows that this could go beyond misdemeanors. So the next hearing is March 4th. My guess is there'll be an attempt for a lot of discovery positions, but while ZDT was successful in some ways today in not getting a complete social media ban and not getting arrested,
sir, if he had a court date, he's already been arrested. What the fuck? What do you mean? He means not like taken into custody during the hearing. He's already been arrested.
I think I just destroyed technical.
It's nothing else minor, and it's the same thing as maybe you're in Georgia, like I had, for smoking a joint in Georgia, or for slapping your.
What the fuck did he do?
Those would be the usual misdemeanor stuff, or a misdemeanor battery, for trespassing, whatever it might be. This is completely...
This guy's giving you a list of all the things he didn't do.
Unusual. And the confines...
I mean, he's just telling us about prize money at this point.
Shows that this is high priority and that she does view him as dangerous, even though, of course, he wasn't remanded. Or
did he dox some minors or something?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
As in terms of me getting an interview, ZDT said he'd get an interview, changed his mind. The lawyer told him not to say anything, but his one message, on the record message to me, as we spoke briefly, was "See you in court. See you at the next hearing." So he's feeling confident.
Did he say "I'll see you in court" or "I'll see you at the next hearing"? If he said "I'll see you in court," he was probably confused and thinks that you're the judge.
Good.
Or the other attorney.
So let me read a little bit of the script, and again, it'll be choppy, but not terribly choppy because there's not a lot to read from.
Whoa. Okay, so he violated a restraining order fucking 26 times.
Oh Oh my goodness. Yeah, he seems like a fucking creepy creeper. It's just Boris. Yeah, he's nuts, dude. They gonna put him in Lunar Max.
This is a very
Against a fucking minor.
case of victims is a minor. This makes things much more consequential. Spindle, the attorney for Zero Dark Tony, says,
Yep, we called that shit from the first fucking 26 seconds we watched his ass. We're like, ew, creep.
do that first.
Dude, it's almost like we know everything.
They're just guessing though. The whole world is based on vibes at this point.
It's just Tony.
By surprise when he showed up to court. My understanding is that they're never met. I need to litigate.
Oh, I wish you watched that movie, even though it was so funny.
That the attorney is going to take. The attorney is going to say, and another argument that I forgot to mention is that the argument the attorney is going to use is these guys never met each other, therefore there should be no RO. And the judge quickly retorted, well, the RO should be pretty.
Oh, so Zero Dark Tony was cyber stalking a minor if they never met each other. I mean, this is all starting to come together now.
Ew.
And very easy to follow.
You know how Madison Star Moon thought that everybody was cyber stalking her? Well, Zero Dark Tony actually was cyber stalking someone over the internet.
She should go. She should be the one that should be watching this, so she could take some notes.
They've never met each other. So
But she's a former activist now, so it doesn't matter.
She doesn't have any of her passwords to anything, so she can't chat.
But that's the argument. You could already get a preview of the argument that is going to be enlisted on terms of ZDT's attorney's part. This is a case, continues the attorney, Mr. Spindle for ZDT, this is a case of YouTubers having an argument, having a First Amendment dialogue, says Mr. Spindle, the attorney.
Oh, did he swat someone? Did he swat a minor?
I don't fucking know. I don't know, dude. That guy, he probably did some shit you've never heard of, right?
He did some fucking Ted Cruz shit, but on the internet?
Yeah.
Bare minimum, I want him to be remanded if he doesn't show up. I want him to be remanded. So the prosecutor was trying to get him to be remanded then and there, which speaks volumes. But if they haven't, and the judge remarks, you can discuss the validity later of the RO. If these people haven't met, there should be no problem staying away. Even after civil restraining order, a minor's life was made a living hell. Sorry for my, the last sentence, the prosecutor interjected. The prosecutor said, the judge said there should be no problem staying away. The prosecutor interjected, saying even after a civil restraining order, a minor's life was made a living hell by Mr. D'Amato. So that was a prosecutor saying that after the judge was saying should be no big deal for you to be able to follow this restraining order. Ms. Spindle returned, the attorney for ZD.
But if you already violated it 26 times.
Apparently.
I mean, it seems like he's got a little problem with impulse control.
The underlying restraining order is that civil court authorized service via Twitter. He wasn't even served that. It's not valid service. That's the other argument.
Wait, did the civil? Wait, what? And now I got it. Yeah, we got to take a little closer look at this maybe next week or something. Because what do you mean that he got? You can't serve somebody on Twitter. That is correct.
The attorney
sounds like some Lori Bridgeford shit.
It all goes to Twitter.
Except for Lori Bridgeford doesn't use any social media, she says.
Form of service, and we go back to how are things properly served, and to call ZDT and say 1999 calls and they want their method of service back because
get the fuck out of here.
Put a public notice in a print newspaper, but as people have computing machines, that's not relevant anymore. So there's not a lot of legs to stand on. You can already see the arguments that the attorney is trying to give. He's trying to say these guys never met each other, so the RO is therefore invalid, and ZDT was never served, and therefore he was never served, and this is all illegitimate. This is going to be a tough fight, guys. This is going to be a very tough fight. Mr. Spindle continues, the attorney for ZDT continues, based on this, I need to come back and review 500 pages. I need to come back for bail review. And the prosecutor says, we'd like the next day or two. This is serious. So they scheduled something for March 4th. The prosecutor looked at the urgency of this so significantly that they wanted things to come back. They wanted to come back a day later or 2 days later, not next week. Of course, I'll be there next week.
You don't have anything
Oh,
else
thank
to do.
God.
Was to raise bail.
Can you give us a fucking food review from the Korean hot dog place behind you?
The restraining order, he'll be remanded. And if he doesn't show, the award for arrest will be $50,000. Bond stands at $500,000. Bond stands at $50,000. You are to have no contact with Solomon or...
Right here, right now. I'm angry. Real angry.
Spindle interjects, well, the parties don't even know each other. Judge says, I'm not looking at First Amendment arguments for this case.
Yeah, this isn't a First Amendment case. Good job, Judge.
And now on March 4th, we have yet another hearing. My guess is there'll be a lot of discovery, a lot of attempts to get continuances. If CDT...
Wait, the judge did approve alternative service? Ah, you know what? Fuck it. Zero Dark Tony quote tweeted it and said, this is bullshit. Well, that I guess he saw it.
The weird urgency, again, I see it, and I've seen it in 5% of cases when you're looking at misdemeanors. And of course, this is now converted into an RO to a criminal protective order, by the way. Now that's the language they're using because ZDT ratcheted up the RO to now a criminal protective order. But you can see that the prosecutor is doing their best probably to try to get jail time. This is high priority. So prosecutor is gunning for this guy. This ain't just an average case. This is serious. And if you want to donate, please do. That I have my PayPal and Venmo and everything else. So that would be...
Yeah, you got to fly around covering fucking anti-Scientology people in court cases for harassing people.
What's the video of his before that one?
It's just the day before, like him. But I looked. It's not like...
It's not good. Okay.
Hold on. Oh, we have this.
Ron confronts
False foreign lawyers.
Yeah. Here. Check this out. Here's after the fucking thing.
It's just Boris.
after this all happened, Mo Oran confronts Zero Dark Tony on the street afterward. Also, he claims that Zero Dark Tony's mother assaulted him during this interaction.
Good for her.
Yeah, fuck it. Everybody beats up Aaron, so fuck it, right?
Yeah, good for her.